EXPERT-NXT. Today, we have a very special resource person joining us, Miss IRENE Baby, Development Economist with the Ministry of Albania. She holds an integrated Master's in Economics from IIT Madras and an MSc in Economics for Development from the University of Oxford. So, let's get started.
Ma'am, so in some eras, the trends and job careers are high. So they are in trend. So after some time, the trends go down. So how do you adapt to such changes when you are in an unconventional job?
Whichever be the trend, there will be certain skills that are transferable from one job to another. I think any job that you do will come with certain skill sets that you will either pick up while on the job or that which you would have picked up from your academic training. So it is these skill sets that are transferable from one job to another. So as long as you pick up relevant skill sets from your jobs. So for example, if you're interested in media, for instance, it might be to do with editing, or if you're into computer, it might be to do with website development or content development. So these kind of things stay relevant from job to job, and it is that which will help you shift or transition from different industries. And given the porous nature of today's job market, it is very much possible to transition irrespective of what the trends are. So that should be the focus, as to pick up relevant skill sets, I would say.
Ma'am, have you ever been in a situation where you were uncertain about your future ahead? And if you did, how did you resolve it emotionally?
Definitely, there have been situations where I didn't know what lay ahead, or didn't know how to navigate the uncertainties ahead. There's always curves and bumps along a career trajectory. So how you navigate it is very important in terms of where you reach. You shouldn't let a rough patch take you down. That's the most important larger picture you have to keep in mind. How did I cope with it emotionally? I think it is very important to have good support structures, especially parents, good friends, constructive friendships, supportive peer group, supportive mentors who know you from different angles and who can identify your strengths and your vulnerabilities or weaknesses when you're going through moments of crisis. So listening to them, opening up to them, and heeding to what they have to say were very important in how I have navigated periods of uncertainty and periods of crisis in my life.
Dream big, be successful. There are some things that are told to us. So young minds always think money as a big matter. But such as like doctors, engineering, those are such jobs which are highly paid. But later on you realize those are not the jobs you want. So how do you know what you want? How do you know what passion? How do you help yourself?
Great question. Some careers have been established in society and they are known as conventional careers. So no one questions you when you make those choices. Doctor, engineering are known for that. They are established, they are financially rewarding, they have come with a certain status in society, so all good. But some careers, especially these days, are emerging. And there are not many people who have opted for those. And there is not much clarity on what they bring, both in terms of opportunities that lie ahead and in terms of financial rewards. So I think it is a question of deep introspection that is required to identify what exactly you want to do. Where do you see yourself putting sustained effort over a long term? That's what I meant, effort in the long term. And can you keep on doing it? Can you invest yourself emotionally, physically, mentally into something? If yes, that is probably what you're meant to do. And this is a question that only you can resolve for yourself. No one can make the decision for you. So keep asking yourself questions, which is what I mean by introspection. And once you keep asking yourself what exactly you want to do, the answer will come to you from your experiences or from your surroundings. You will find what exactly you want to do. And more often than not, balancing your passion and your financial situation is also a personal choice you have to make. Most people hit the right balance, I think, as they navigate through life. So, depending on your experience and your skills, there's always a tendency for your financial rewards to go up. I don't know many people whose career has gone downhill. So, I think most people eventually learn to do that by trial and error, learning by doing. So, but only you can answer what exactly you want to do and what you want to be and at the cost of what.
Ma'am, I'm pursuing right now BBA, but I'm very much passionate in music too. But as you know, music is a very much unconventional career to choose, and it also has its own risk. So, what is your advice about me choosing the music as my career?
I would say this is the era of multiple careers. First thing to bear in mind. People are not limiting themselves to a single choice that they make when they are in their early 20s. People shift careers, transition in and out. Sometimes they pursue careers, two different, widely differing careers simultaneously. So in that sense, there's always an option for you, if you can do justice to yourself, to pursue both a management degree and music seriously. So that's one route you can explore. Second is to, of course, decide which one you want to pursue in earnest and then pursue one. That is a choice you have to make as an individual. About which one to pursue, my suggestion would be that, of course, pursuing something as unconventional as music with not much takers has its own risk. So try to gain as much information as possible and try to think through the various scenarios where such a choice will take you. And talk to as many people in the field who has gone before you, collect as much information. And then, of course, there's a risk element. But one can't completely avoid the risk. One has to minimize the risk. So in that sense, try and take a calculated risk if you want to pursue music. I think the first step, like I said, is to gather as much information, reach out, network. Yeah, so good luck.